Yo, salute everyone. Salute, salute. What's good? What's going on? The heat is on. Knicks Real Talk pregame show. We about to get it popping up in here, man. Knicks down in Miami and South Beach to get it popping against the Miami Heat tonight at 7:30 ESPN. We're gonna go down here and try to get this W, man. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get it popping up in here, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody, man. This should be an awesome game tonight. It would be a lovely game for us to win tonight. But we're going to get into all that, man. We're going to break it down. We're going to get up in here and get it popping, yo. It should be live up here tonight. We playing our rivalries, man, from back in the day, the Miami Heat, taking this thing back to the 90s Knicks, taking it back to Allen Houston, Patrick Ewing, all that, you know what I mean? Up to this day and time, we're going to get a popping. That's going to be a crazy game. Should be a fun game for us tonight. We got to go in here and get a popping, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody where y'all streaming them from. Man, let's go get this thing tonight, man. Let's get it popping up here on Knicks Real Talk. It's the Heat is On pregame show with your man, the line, the hostess with the most. Let's have some fun today. Talk Knicks, talk the game, and talk whatever's on our mind leading up to the game at 7:30. I'm going to bring in Shaw Powers and them cats later in a minute, man. I'll go over all the intros and everything, man. Let's get it popping, man. I hope everybody had a great day today. Out there on their grind, school, work, or play, wherever you was, man. Now you ready to get it popping with us, then get ready for that game tonight. That game going to be fire on ESPN. And I'm looking for our Knicks to go down there and grind it out, man. I'm looking for us to go hard in there tonight. So let's get it, man. I'm ready, man. Real talk, man. We just going to get into this thing, man. Let's get this thing popping. It's going to be smoking. This is the old, I wish Tom Thibodeau had our Knicks watching some old New York Knicks film, man, and see what I mean by the New York City Gritty Committee. That they're going to have to bring that type of game tonight because it's going to be needed, man. This thing going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I know the chat looking forward to it and everything, man. And let's go get it, man. Let's get it popping tonight, man. We need Knicks to win this thing in the worst way tonight. Jermaine, peace to you, my brother. Piece of cash out, big task, Esco, Queens Court, Shaw Power, Frank Matos down in Miami holding it down. Frank, have a good time down there and be safe and enjoy. But yeah, man, let's get this thing popping, man. And I'm gonna bring my partner in crime in here with me on the stream today, and we're gonna get it popping, man. My man Shaw Powers, what's good, man? Let's go get this thing popping today. Shaw Powers, what up?
Peace, divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Listen, guys, it's about to be a fun thing tonight, man. We going down to Miami to turn the heat down today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go down there and turn the temperature down in Miami tonight. Go down there and bring some toughness down there. And it's just going to be fun overall. This will be an exciting game, national televised. I'm looking forward to this game, man. And I'm really looking forward to our boys going down there playing hard and competing and try to walk out of there with a W today, man. And I like after coming off that Cleveland game, man, we had a good chance to win that. We shot bad from the free throw line, we shot bad from the 3-point line, and we shot bad from the 2-point field goal percentage. But hopefully that thing turn around tonight, and we just ready to go out there and do it, man. It's gonna be some key matches. I got them down here on a channel panel and across the ticker. I'm gonna lay that out there. But it's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. So you cats get your energy juices flowing. Let's get live and let's get it popping because that thing gonna be nice. Shot Powers, man. I'm talking about Knicks and Miami Heat. You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Yeah, this like an old school rivalry, right? Like you say, in the '90s, this was a big at '90s all the way to today, man. This and the one big thing today is that this is the first time that we play them. We get a chance to see where they at. Like you said, there's some key matchups tonight that we got to look out for, and it's gonna be smoking, like you said, Divine, man. And we need, and what makes it even better is I think the Knicks want to be hungry, man. They look hungry the last game, and they just couldn't make free throws last game, man. Those 10 free throws really, that's lost us a game. 3 extra free throws out of that 10, we win the game.
Facts.
Probably, you know what I mean. So,
Facts.
but at that token, man, yeah, we're gonna get it popping tonight, man. This is gonna be a real hot game down there in Miami Heat.
Yeah, they turn it up, man. Real talk. Let's just get into all the starter lineups, get all the pleasantries out the way and all that good stuff. Or we just gonna talk some Knicks talk. Real quick, man. Salute to the chat. Like I said, thank y'all for coming in and everybody where you streaming them from. We're gonna raise the temperature up tonight. We're gonna have some fun with it, man. We got a lot to talk about. The Knicks and the Heat, trading deadline. We into it all the way up to game time, man. We're gonna get it popping. But real talk, let's go over the starter lineup, projected starter lineup for both teams. Currently, right now, the New York Knicks are sending out Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel. That could be questionable because Mitchell Robinson could take that spot tonight. So we'll see. And for the Miami Heat, they got Gab Vincent, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, P.J. Tucker, Bam Adebayo on the injury front for both teams. For the New York Knicks right now, you got Salmon out two-way, Nerlens Noel day-to-day. He's going to play. Ryan Archicindo, he probably out. Reps Mitchell Robinson, I think he's day-to-day question, so he might play tonight from what I hear. According to Mark Berman, Tibbs say he should be a go. For the Miami Heat tonight on the injury front, they got Victor Oladipo still out, Marquise Morris still out, Kyle Lowry's out, Ocapella is out, and Chris Silva is out. And that's according to the last report I got. It was right about 3 o'clock today. So, you know, them, the injury fronts and everything. And, you know, if you look at the last 5 games for the New York Knicks, we are 1-4. We need to turn that around. You know, the games we lost there coming across the ticket, so we need to turn that around. 1-4 in the last 5 games. And for the Miami Heat, they 3-2 in the last 5 games. So they over 500 in their last 5 games. So we're going to get into all that, but we just got to go out there and take advantage of it tonight, Shaw Powers. But man, this thing going to be a pretty fun game tonight for sure.
Yeah, like we talked about, man, it's going to be some matchups that we really going to have to look out for and stuff like that. You know, Kemba's going to start also. So we, you know, see how that works into effect, and you know, hope that he has a good game out there tonight, and he can contribute to the a win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We need Kemba to come up in the worst way. At least give us that offensive production and do the best you can at the point guard spot. Lucky he's not going up against Kyle Lowry because he's out. So, but you know, they still got a deep team down there, and it's going to be a fun all-around game. It's going to be a hard, competitive game. Them boys can defend with the best of them down here. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and P.J. Tucker. Them cats is on another level when it comes to defending. So we got to be ready for that. I think that Julius Randle is gonna have to really get down tonight. And you know, and I put the matchups to watch, man, in tonight's game. And for me, it's right there. R.J. Barrett versus Jimmy Butler, Bam versus Mitch and Randle versus Tucker. That this pretty much gonna be a frontline game matchup, man. Whoever front court comes out the best tonight, I think wins it. Don't get me wrong, they got Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero and all them guys, but I do think them is some really important matches. And another one I want to see is Quentin Grimes against Tyler Hero. You know, I want to see that matchup, man. So I think this is going to be a fun game, Shaw Powell, and I just hope the Knicks is ready to go up there and just bring it tonight for sure.
Yeah, my one big thing tonight, the biggest match, I don't want to say the biggest matchup for me to watch tonight, plus Randall and oh my gosh,
Tucker.
No, Randall and the small forward. Oh my gosh, with the dreadlocks.
We got RJ and Jimmy Butler.
Butler, my gosh. Oh, that was such a brain fart. I am so sorry, guys. Butler and RJ, that's what I would say. That's going to be the major look at tonight for me to really analyze and see what goes on, because I feel kind of like RJ is wants to elevate his game similar to maybe I didn't forgot his name again.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler. And you know, and this may be a good game to show him that he's come a long way from last year.
Yeah,
Butler. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the matchup I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see that Jimmy Butler and RJ Barrett. This is like Cash Out said, this is a statement game for RJ Barrett. It's just the maturation process for him. You know, I don't think Jimmy Butler going up against the RJ Barrett of last year. Or
no question.
You know what I mean? This is a different RJ Barrett. His game is starting to be inside and outside. Man, RJ Barrett starting to become 3-dimensional. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good test for him. And I'm looking forward to this test. That's one of the matches I want to see the most, is the maturation of RJ Barrett going up against a world-class defender like Jimmy Butler, a savvy veteran who got all the grit in the world and come from the Tom Thibodeau camp. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be all around exciting. I'm really looking forward. And I'm looking forward to the PJ Tucker and Julius Randle, because PJ Tucker is gritty. He can defend with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
He got the body to deal with Randle. He got the defense to deal with Randle. I want to see how Julius Randle going to handle PJ Tucker. And this is the game where I want to see Julius Randle shoot over him, because he's not a tall body. So Julius Randle normally have a problem with a lot of tall bigs. This is one game that Julius Randle got to make PJ Tucker earn every bit of it. You know, and I think Bam Adebayo, we know he's a handful, but this going to be interesting with Bam Adebayo, because he's going up against a 7-footer. And Mitchell Robinson, Shaw Powell, and, you know, Bam Adebayo got a good outside pass in the game and everything from the mid-range and all that. But now he's going up against a 7-footer who got length, who can alter the shot a little bit. So I want to see if Mitch ready tonight. And it's just going to be a fun matchup all around. Going to be we almost mirror each other, this team.
This,
you know what I mean?
This is true.
We almost mirror each other, Shaw Powell. So I do think there's going to be some really, really good matchups tonight, man. This is, but like they said, this is a good chance, opportunity for Knicks to bounce back and off that Cleveland loss and go in here in Miami down to South Beach, man, and turn the heat down. That's what they got to do.
Yeah, turn that heat off, man. We really need to get in there, man. Once again, matchup of looking Jimmy Butler and RJ Barrett, and they are pretty much matched up, pretty even. I think in the last, I think it was five games. Let's say five. The last 5 games, they pretty average in score. They pretty average with everything else. Only thing that Butler does a little bit better is he shoots like 94% from the 84% from the free throw, or 94% from the free throw line, and he's has a higher outburst of assists. So I think this matchup is going to be something to watch tonight, man. And I hope that RJ comes out there and does like he's been doing for the last 5 games or so, about 21 to 25 points. I hope he has a low turnover ratio tonight and rebound that ball, man. We need him to rebound that ball because I think Adebayo is going to try to pull Mitch out. I notice sometimes when Mitch has one of the premier centers, he plays a little rush sometimes, not all the time, but I hope that he has a good. You know, that's Mitch. I'm a homer for Mitch, man. So I think he's gonna have a good game also.
Yeah, here's another thing that's real important, guys. A real good matchup nobody thinking about. Tom Thibodeau versus Eric Spoelstra.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Tom Thibodeau against Eric Spoelstra. That's a matchup that I'm dying to see. You know, you got the creme de la creme coaches, you know what I mean, out there playing, going up against each other tonight. Who gonna outsmart each other? Who game plan gonna work better than the next one? Who gonna make the adjustments needed in game and all these good decisions? When to pull, when to put in. So he going up against Eric Spoelstra, and that's going to be a really fun matchup to me. The coaching styles, how these coaches outmaneuver each other. You know what I mean, and to pull their team to a victory. But I think what I do like about the RJ Barrett thing is he's a better defender than he was a couple of years ago when he played Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? He's got better on the defense end. So Jimmy Butler just don't got no walk in the park today. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping RJ take this as a stepping stone to the next level in this game, and let them guys know that you know, I'm arrived, bro. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. You know what I mean? And I just think it's so important that brother go out there and get a pop in the day. You know what I mean? And just have an all around game. But the most important thing, hit them free throws, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hit them free throws, RJ Barrett. Get to the line, drive the ball. When you got the open three, knock it down. But I want to see you more. I want to see him put that ball on the floor and make Jimmy Butler earn that defense presence that he's going to put out there. So I just think it's going to be all around fun matchup, man. That's going to be one of the keys. And you know, in the point guard spot, we got Kemba Walker starting tonight, guys. You know what I mean? We got to hope that this thing can work in our favor, because you know it's kind of tough when Kemba Walker playing for us. But I'm here to say Kemba Walker got to make it happen tonight. Just go out there and play your game. You know, do what you got to do, and get you some buckets and everything else to take care of itself. You know what I mean? You got to go out there and get buckets tonight. Kemba Walker, run that offense, put Fournier, RJ, and Randall in the right spots, and let just watch Mitch over the top, because I don't think Bam Adebayo have the length that he had, even though he's athletic. But if Kemba Walker can get in that lane and cause a little bit of havoc, and then and free up some shooters, I think, and catch Mitchell Robinson on that lob off that baseline, I think the Knicks got a really good chance tonight.
Yeah, Kimber is going to start, and the big thing that we need to happen is for Kimber, Evan, and Randall to try to play together. These three guys tonight with Kimber starting, they all have to get off and play well amongst each other, and Kemba got to do something to get in there to, electrify the Knicks fans because there'll be some down there in Miami. So he has to go down there and help the team win tonight, man. And I'm hoping he's a Knick, man, and I got his back while he's a Knick, man. He really needs to come out there and perform tonight, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. This Kemba Walker, this is not a back-to-back. He didn't have a good game the last game against Cleveland, so he got to bounce back tonight. I would love to see him bounce back in the best way, you know what I mean, in the worst way, and get it popping tonight. And then our bench, man, let Grimes, Obi Toppin had a great game the last game against Cleveland. We need that same energy from Obi Toppin tonight. That's the game that Obi Toppin got to have. The one he had in Cleveland, we need that same game from Obi Toppin tonight. Quickly had that same, I love the way Quickly's passing the ball right now. His assist number is phenomenal, man. Off that pick and roll, he's doing a good job of that, man. So we want all our horses to come out there tonight, man. And because it's gonna be a game, man. This is a good game for us to win, man. Just to get that Cleveland loss from behind us. But I think it's gonna be a tough game, and I think the Knicks gonna be competitive. I think they're gonna come down there and play hard, and I really think that we got a chance to walk out of Miami tonight with a W. You get to see the Knicks team, probably minus Derrick Rose right now, and just about all our key players playing. If Mitchell Robinson come back tonight, and D Rose is probably one of the major pieces that's not playing, so we almost fully healthy. You know what I mean, in a sense. So we got a lot of bodies to throw at these guys, and so we got to take a full advantage of it, man, and go down here and get this victory, man. I am really psyched about this game, man. A lot of games I'm psyched about, but not like this one. First of all, I'm growing up as a Knicks fan and remembering the rivalry from the 90s, the 80s, and 90s. You know what I mean? Lonzo Moore and Patrick Ewing, you know what I mean? All these guys, Allen Houston, Spreewell, Johnson, all these guys, now to come to fruition to this day and time when you got Randall, RJ, you know what I mean? You got Jimmy Butler, I mean, and it used to be wars back then, man. So I'm hoping this be the same type of game, man. This is where I think you're going to test the heart of the Knicks because this is a gritty team they play in Sharp Powers. So one thing I can say tonight the Knicks will get tested on is their toughness. They will get tested on toughness tonight, and that's what we need. We need them to be gritty tonight. So I'm hoping that they come out there and play hard basketball and don't come out there like Randall, bully ball. Keep your head in the game, but play bully ball. RJ Barrett, let Jimmy Butler know this ain't a rookie RJ Barrett. You ain't punking nobody.
Bigger.
Yeah, you ain't punking nobody up here tonight.
Bigger.
And that's what we need to see. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, man. I want them to come out and be a little aggressive, man. And I think the team tonight will do a little. I like what you said about with Kemba pushing the ball so he could get it into Mitch because Mitch is a little bit bigger, even though they're both a little athletic. But let's see if Mitch even starts tonight. Let's be hopeful if he really comes in and start. I think he's questionable, right?
Yeah, Tibbs from Berman's report, he was saying Tibbs saying he's a go. Was like,
okay, yeah. Tibbs say he'll go out. He's going 30 minutes.
Yeah. That was from Berman, so we'll see. But yeah, he said he was a go. Yeah, man. I think that should be. And like I said, I think it should be all around. And Mitch stronger than he used to be. This ain't the rookie year, Mitch. You ain't really getting Mitch in Miami last year because of the injuries. But I think Miami, they the key is gonna be Kemba Walker and Fournier.
Yes,
that's going to be the key, hands down. If Kemba Walker and Fournier can hold us down a little bit on the defense in that first quarter, and don't let them guys get carried away with that. Duncan Robinson, all them guys. I think we got a good chance of playing that game real tight, man. So I'm looking forward to the game, and I know you guys are in the chat, and wherever you're watching them from, I know y'all getting ready, man. So get your energy juices flowing, man. Let's get it popping up the head, get amped and everything like, man. Because this is for all you cats who grew up when you were young when this robbery was going on back then, back in the early 90s, man. You know what? You might with babies, man, but go check the videotapes, bro. This robbery was like Duke in North Carolina almost. You know what I mean? This was the creme de la creme of basketball robberies back in the day. You know what I mean? And this was bloodthirst, coaches fighting. Cats throwing the body all over the place. That's what this was like, man. It was crazy, man. And I hope they bring that same type of passion tonight from the New York City Gritty Committee, man. I wanted to play like they played in Cleveland, just hit shots. The Knicks played a good game in Cleveland the other day.
They
All you
sure
got to do is
did.
play the way you played in Cleveland, but this time hit the free throws and shoot a better free throw percentage. Because I think we're gonna be fine, man. So I'm really geeked about this game tonight, Shop Howard.
Yeah, overall, man, we played very well that last game, and that's what leaves that bad taste in your mouth, man. Because overall of everything that we had going on, the team, everybody, the Cleveland hitting shots, and driving the ball, we go down by a big number, a double-digit score, and to come back and to push the effort and put it all in there just to lose by 2 points, and we missed 10 free throws. You know, that just something. All the turnovers that we had, all the negative minuses that we had throughout the team, and all that stuff. We only lost by 2 points, and a big factor could have been free throw shots. Our free throw shooting this year is crazy. I think we like 69, 70%, something like that.
Around 70.
You know what I mean? About 70% for the team. We need to be around 81, 84, somewhere up there. We need to be in the 80s. You know what I mean? Even with Mitch Robinson getting to the line a lot, you know what I mean? We need to be much more higher with our free throw percentage.
Yeah. I think RJ and Mitch, them two right now, probably got the toughest thing going on at the line is RJ and Mitch. And I think once some cats realize they got to shoot with their wrists and not their arms, they so big. Hopefully they turn around. But I think this could be literally a statement game for the New York Knicks. I really believe that. If the Knicks go down to Miami tonight and win, oh man, I mean, I just think overall it's a good feeling for the team, good feeling for the fan base. Just good feeling for them moving forward. You know what I mean? Moving forward to be able to say, you know what? We beat right now the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. You know what I mean? To beat them, because you had Cleveland. You had them. You had Cleveland. So if we would have beat Cleveland and beat Miami, we would have beat the top, and the Bucks, we could have beat the top 5 teams in the Eastern Conference today, this week. You know, top 5 teams in the Eastern Conference if the Knicks go down there and handle their business in Cleveland. But I do think that it's all good, man. I think they go get it popping down there tonight, and I think we're gonna go down there and play hard. And I really believe that, man. And you know, let's see what these dudes do, man. I want Obi Toppin to do what he did the other day. I love that game he had. That was one of the best games I've seen Obi Toppin play all around. Not only because he was shooting the three, he was aggressive. He was playing defense. That's what you got to do to stay on the court. You know what I mean? Obi Toppin got to have that same type of energy, man.
You want that 18 minutes, you better play like that.
Play like that, facts. And then Quentin Grimes, you know, he's a young man that's coming into his own. I'm like I said, I want to see him on Tyler Hero. This is a good learning for him as well, to go up against a guy like Tyler Hero who could knock him down like the way he knocked him down. But I believe Quentin Grimes is going to neutralize that today, though. I really believe Tyler Hero, the guy, going to have a guy up in his grill. You know, he's going to have a guy playing him tonight off that bench that's going to be up in him. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a fun matchup right there. And then, you know, so I think Emmanuel quickly just got to do what he do. Alice Burks got to do what he do. But you know what? I think it's going to be different, man. They're down in a warmer climate. Gym probably a little warmer. The buzz is in the arena. You got a lot of Knicks fans be down in Miami. We got Frank Matos down there holding it down today. You know what I mean?
You think we see Reddish tonight?
I hope so, man. You know, but the problem with that is the Kemba Walker thing. I just think that I hope we do. But in order for you to see Cam Reddish tonight, Ted's gonna have to go. I don't know how he do that with. Let me see. You got Quigley, Burks, Grimes, Obi, and Noel. And with the starting 5, that's 10-man rotation. Seems like he getting freezed out. I hate that, man. But you know, I hopefully he get to play something. We could use his skill set, man. We could use the skill set, man. Real talk. And I think with the mergers of Quentin Grimes, the way he playing, just making it hard. But we got to figure that thing out pretty soon. I know me and you will get into that further down the line. And you're right, Cash Out James, you're 100% right. Burks got to show up tonight. Burks can't go. He can't come up here and don't score no points.
Facts.
Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I mean? He can't come out there in Miami night and score and throw up a donut. He got to get a popping at that backup point guard. But to me, I don't know why Tibbs don't do it the other way right now. Let Burke start and bring Kimba off the bench. You know what I mean? Because I just think that has messed up the flow. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. I ain't gonna be no Debbie Downer today, man. I want all the energy I can give to these cats tonight, man. Because I just think this is gonna be a nice game. You need the type of games that can define your season. It can define your season, man. You know what I mean? Not that it's the end of the season, but it can define your season to a degree. But I do think we go down there and play hard. That one thing I'm not going to question tonight is these Knicks coming out there playing hard. A team like Miami make you play hard. Because you know what it is, Cy Powers? You punk somebody or you get punked. Basically, that's what it boils down to when you play these two teams. You punk or you get punked. You know what I mean? Sleep, do cool, salute, be cool, salute to you. So Cy Powers, I think the Miami going to bring the best out the Knicks tonight. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, certain teams just make certain teams step up, and from years past, Miami has always been a team that the New York Knicks really try to step up to. Man, there's been some real scrappy years that they've been intertwined a lot. So I'm looking forward to it, man, and I'm looking forward to see. I'm wondering if we see Cam Reddish tonight, but he could somehow Tibbs make a squeeze 2 minutes, 3 minutes out for him if he run that same rotation. I just hope that if somebody is not hitting, I hope that he makes a quick takeout and implement it, man. We need to see him tonight against a team that they probably couldn't really scout for him on the Knicks. And I'm pretty sure over these last couple of days, Reddish has been reading books and watching the play-by-plays and in the scrimmage games that they have in there. So I think he may be a little bit more ready to perform tonight.
Yeah, real talk. And I'm gonna throw it back up there. Kemba Walker, if you're gonna get, I don't have too much knowledge on Gabe Vincent, but that Duncan, see, what scared me, the Duncan
never
Robinson,
heard of him.
The Duncan Robinson and Evan Fournier matchup. Duncan Robinson, just like Fournier, can knock the three balls down like crazy. So that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. Who's going to contain who? Them both 3-point shooters. They both make it. Duncan Robinson got what, 20 million. Fournier got 17, 18 million, whatever. So they by the two shooting guard. They probably mirror each other, except for Duncan Robinson is younger. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting how that Gabe Vincent. I want to see what Kim Walker going to do against this guy. And I think Duncan Robinson and Evan Fournier, Evan Fournier got to get it popping tonight because Duncan Robinson can knock him down with anybody, from anywhere with anybody. So, that's going to be a matchup, right? That's going to be more of an offense matchup to me than a defense matchup. But Fournier got to bring some quality defense against Duncan Robinson tonight. You know what I mean? I'm happy about that. Yo, good one, Frank. That's what I'm talking about. Mitch starting tonight. I love that. That makes me feel good right there because I think he makes a hard on Bam Adebayo. Don't get me wrong, Noel will make it hard as well, but with that length, I think, I just think that Mitchell's length is going to be key to that.
Noel's out again.
Noel is out again. Oh my God.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, man. See that's the elephant in the room as well. Him and Kemba Walker with injuries. Oh man, that's not good. But you know what? That's for real talk, Big Tat. That's great that Mitch is playing. But see, that's the problem right there, man. We can't keep this team on the court at the same time. Oh my God, I love to see Noel and Mitch in the court at the same time, backing one another up, man. That just makes us more prominent. You know what I mean? More prominent. So, but I'm glad Mitch going tonight though, because Mitch been killing it. I'm glad that he only missed one game because he was in a good rhythm. You know what I mean? So I'm glad it was only one game. He was in a good rhythm, and you don't want to miss too many games because you lose that rhythm. Then you got to start all over again. You got to find your consistency, try to get your. So I'm glad that he's really, really out. I'm glad he's starting tonight. I feel good about that tonight, man. Mitchell Robinson, Randall, and R.J. Barrett front line. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You know
I got Mitch doing a double tonight, and I got RJ doing over 26 points tonight. So I'm super duper hopeful for this team tonight, man. And I think those are the two guys that's going to help us out, man. As I said at the beginning, man, I hope Kemba comes out here ready to play some ball and not to just only single out Kemba, but you know what the motto is about Kimbo. Last couple of games he's been in, we couldn't complete couldn't win. So I just hope that he could come in here and play some ball tonight, man. It was good to see him back out there. The other night he had a couple of points. Tibbs set him down in the second half a lot. And kudos to Tibbs because last game Tibbs first time I think in a long time. I think at least 2 months he hasn't played a 10-man really rotation. I mean, you still haven't had Noel and Mitch together, back to back. But he ran the 10-man rotation the other night, so maybe we might can see something tonight. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I guess Taj is coming out. I'm trying to soup it out. I'm trying to big Sims up to get him in on the court, but I know Taj is coming in. I don't even know why I'm doing it to myself.
You know what, man? I tell you what, this game is gonna be the game, bro.
Yeah,
this is gonna be the game right here. And the Knicks got to come out there and play like they in the playoffs tonight. This is the game. This could be the game of the week right here to me. ESPN. Everybody always Debbie down in the Knicks, throwing shade at the Knicks. I hope the Knicks go in there and smash them cats tonight, man. Words born I do, because everybody throwing shade at the Knicks. Like we a dysfunctional franchise, we this and that. I hope the Knicks go down to Miami and give them the business. And we still in this thing. That's just the mindset you gotta have. We gotta let them know we still in this thing. We ain't out of this thing. Go down there tonight like you in the playoffs, and you go down there, you scrap it, man. Go scrap and leave it all on the floor tonight. This is going to be a fun game. It's going to be crazy. And I'm looking forward to it, man. Words born. Let's get it popping, New York Knicks. Chat, y'all, we going to be amped up in here, man. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking for the Jimmy Butler matchup against RJ. That's one of the matchups I'm really looking forward to. But I'm also looking, like I said, I'm looking to see what Tibbs going to do against Spoelstra. It's going to be popping, man. And we got to stay in tune with it. I hope the Knicks come out there with a lot of energy tonight, man. And just play the game, man. Just hit them free throws, limit the turnovers, and that's important. I mean, as a matter of fact, let me get and go to that. I put up my keys to the game, and I really do believe, for me, the keys to the game right now is them turnovers. Number one, number two, free throws, rebounding, defense, and points in the paint. Julius Randle and them they gotta handle Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, them in that paint, and PJ Tucker. That's going to be the deciding factor of that game to me. How our points in the paint manifest against them guys. You talking about three elite defenders down here.
Yeah, we
elite,
yeah, we definitely need to get down there and rebound tonight, man. Rebounding is a big key to this win tonight, and turnovers is a big key. Limited the turnovers, grab some rebounds, and please hit some free throws tonight, man. These guys are getting to the line a whole lot, man. The Knicks are last couple of games been getting to the line 20 plus 20 times to the line, and they're falling short from hitting their free throws, man. So they're getting a couple of calls, man. They're getting to the line. That's not turning the ball over and putting the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's been pretty much the season for us, man. That free throw, that charity stripe, there and and like I said, the 3.20% and our 3-point field goal defense field goal percentage. Last year we were the top of the food chain with that, with Reggie Bullock and Alpha Payton. Man, we was top of the food chain with our 3-point field goal percentage on defense. This year we took a step back, but we played good the last game. Don't get me wrong. Other than Kevin Love knocking them down from all over the place. Darius Garland didn't have it to that major one he hit in that last quarter. So maybe I'm hoping that we can maintain and get this thing going.
Yeah,
that's Keith. It didn't happen right now. I'm with you on that, but it ain't happened yet. Let's say we ain't gonna cross our fingers. But I think our field goal, our defense 3-point percentage, it got to stay. It got to get there, man. It got to get there. And we gotta limit Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero and them cats from running them up from that 3-point line. If we don't control that 3-point line, we doomed. And so Fournier got to get out there get up in these dudes' face tonight. Don't give them an inch. Let them make them put the ball on the floor. I'd rather give up a 2-point shot than a 3-point shot. You know what I mean? Hey, you give up 10 2-pointer, that's 20 points. You give a 10 3-pointer, that's 30 points. That's a 2-point swing. You know what I mean? Get up in them dudes' grill tonight, defend them cats like you playing in the playground. Like I say, you got to go at these dudes tonight, man. I want this game more than any game this year. I want this one. I want this one right here because, like I said, this can be a turning point in the season. if the Knicks go out there in Miami and really handle this thing tonight and come out there with a victory shot power, I think this will be a real pivotal game for us for sure.
I mean, let's stay facts, man. They come out here to win. They come out here and win tonight and beat up on the number one team in the East. Why can't we go to the number four team in the East and beat them up before we come back home after that game, right? If
Right,
I'm not
correct. For
mistaken.
2 games.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's get it popping, man. I think we go. Like I said, I think we're going out there and we're gonna turn it up tonight, man. The biggest things that we have to watch out for is the production from Kemba Walker,
Mhm.
Evan, and also Burks tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And and hopefully we could try to fit some minutes in for Reddish tonight, man. I would like to see him against this team because he's fast. This team plays more of a half court game. That's how the Spoelstra plays his game a little bit. He's quick, but his half court game is pretty good, man. We need someone to get down and run up and down, man. We need to, and I think Reddish would be a good help, especially if it's in the second unit.
yeah, absolutely. They like I said, this is a splitting image of each other.
Right.
This is a splitting image of each other. And these cats, the coaches come from the same tree. You know what I mean? Pat Riley. You know what I mean? Coming from the Pat Riley tree. Tom Tittle being assistant with the coach of the Van Gundy while Pat Riley was here. You know what I mean? They just a mirror image of each other. They both play that slow down half court game.
Hmm.
Like you said, there ain't gonna be a lot of running up and down.
I think it's gonna be a low point game tonight.
Yep. But I agree with you though. If that don't happen tonight, catch us, then we need Alex. I think I'm gonna tell you something. I think Alex Burks gonna have a good game. I think he bounced back from that game in Cleveland. I think Alex Burks have a bounce back game tonight. But and I really do. I think he's gonna turn it up tonight. I think Alex Burks know that he could have been part of the reason why we lost that game the other day in Cleveland. You didn't hit no points. He has to take that personal. You have to take that personal, knowing that you had a chance to walk out of Cleveland with a W because you didn't score no points. That got to be on the back of his mind. I got to come out and play better today, and I think they will, man. Real talk, man. Salute King Ribby. Salute my brother. Real talk. Yeah, man. Y'all hit them thumbs up, man. Like and subscribe. Run them up with the thumbs up. We in the building. Me and Shy Power. Knicks, the heat is on. Knicks in Miami pregame show. Knicks going down to South Beach and run them up in there tonight. But we just want to make sure our energy is there live as well. I appreciate y'all coming in. You already know. But it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna be sitting at my TV and I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing but the TV sound, man. I'm gonna be sitting right here and listening behind the screen because it's gonna be fun. This is the type of game that I'm looking to see what the Knicks is really made of. This is a test game right here for the Knicks. It's a test game. It's really this is the game to see what you're truly made of. And I think you're going up against to beat Miami. It tells me that you are a playoff caliber team. So you got to go in there and get it popping tonight, and I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, our keys to the game. Like I said, if these guys could, especially them turnovers, because they're going to try to force you to get some turnovers. They that good defensively. That's why I put turnovers number one because the Miami Heat defense is that good. That's pretty much what their staple is. Because other than Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler's not a great 3-point shooter. He can hit them. You know what I mean? He's not a high efficient 3-point shooter. Tucker got that little 3-point shot in the corner. He knocks down every now and then. So they not a explosive 3-point team, but Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero alone can knock them down. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know everybody on their team, guys. I don't have the scout report on guys. I haven't been watching the Miami Heat. I'm a Knick dude, but I know we just gotta guard that 3-point line when them cats is in there and go up against them. Just go a mano tonight, and I want to see RJ Barrett just do his thing. Make Jimmy Butler that dude. Make him be that dude tonight. Don't you back down from Jimmy Butler tonight. I know he got his radius on you. He ain't. You go in there and play a game. Let them cats know that the New York Knicks is in the building. That's what they need to do. They need to let the Miami Heat know we in the building and we coming here to play tonight. Plain and simple. It ain't no need to put no sugar coat or make no excuses. Nah, you go up in that joint, you get it popping. And I think that's what the Knicks need to do tonight, Shaw Powers, because this is this is the number one team in the Eastern Conference right now.
I'm certainly sure that RJ is going to come out with his shoulders a little broader, his chest a little bit more pumped out. Haven't seen him since last year, and he's a little bigger, he's a little stronger, and I think that, you know, certain games, I believe, I don't know, you know, you get on the calendar and you just circle those games, man, and you be like, I don't care what I do, no other game. This game right here, I got to show out, and I'm hoping this is one of the games that he shows out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he come to play tonight. I think the majority of the Knicks know how important this game is. Everybody, I think they know how important this game is. They don't want to go 3 games under 500 because we're going in the wrong direction. You know, so I'm hoping that they come in there and really realize that, you know, we let one go in Cleveland, we should have took it, and we got to find a way to fight even harder to get this one. You know, like I said, and like, you know, Julius Randle and all them guys, you know, this ain't Evan Mobley. You know what I mean? So, you know, this ain't no 7 footer you going up against. PJ Tucker, he's a low down defender. So you got to try to play over top of him. He can't jump like you. If Mitchell Robinson matter of fact, a lot of the Knicks, I would put Randle on the post a couple of times today. Yeah, put him in the post, man. Make PJ Tucker play him down in the paint, and either he had, and Randall got enough athleticism to go up over him, shot powers, and so that's another way they could utilize Randall tonight. Back him down in the post. Let Mitchell Robinson pull my man out for a minute, and let Julius Randle just post up down there and do his thing. And I think that's what they need to do to try to come play run some plays down for Julius Randle in the post tonight, because that's not a tall, linky team. They're not tall at all. Bam Adebayo 6'10" at best. You know what I mean? So I think they need to try to take advantage of that paint tonight and see if they can get some posts up for Julius Randle and get a pop for sure. You mic'd out. Your mic is off.
Yeah, no doubt. We haven't really talked. Thank you. We haven't really talked about the matchup between with Randall tonight, and PJ is a tough, gritty defender, but Randall, um, this is a game like KJ would say. This is a game that Randall just needs to go straight to the butters, man. He needs to. They need to do a little clear out, like you said. Put him over there, let him post him down low, and this way to make it a little easier to make a pass out. Because sometimes when Juju controls the ball, the double team comes to him quicker. Where if he goes down there and set the post, you give him the ball 2, 3 seconds. He can make a decision, either go to the hole hard, which he should be doing, or make that sling back out to either repost or to an open man on the other side from the double team. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I hope tonight because I was super amped for the Cleveland game, man. I thought we was gonna win that game, man, and I think we could win this game too, man. This was the second game that I thought that we could win, and I think that we could come in here. We haven't played them all year. This is the first time that we're gonna play them, and I think we could come in there and punch them in the mouth real quick, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely there for the taking. I think a year or two ago is different. Randall got a more year experience. RJ got another year experience. You know what I mean? Mitchell Robinson got another year experience. This ain't nothing new to them. You know what I mean? Evan Fournier done played Miami Heat pretty much his whole career. So, you know, he shouldn't be alarmed about anything. Kemba Walker done played the Miami Heat pretty much his whole career. So they just got to, you know, that's the good thing about the starting lineup. You got enough veterans in there to where they not coming there scared of anything. They cats know what they up against tonight. They know, you know what I mean. And so that's why I'm looking forward to a good game, because you know it's not like the Knicks they starting five is all young and never been in this situation before.
Right.
They done played these boys before, you know what I mean, and they done battled these boys before now. You know, so you know when Quentin Grinder, Obi Toppin and them get in there, I'm hoping that these cats go out there and to go have fun, man. And I think that's one thing that the Knicks got to do: have fun and just play basketball, but just handle your business though. But tonight, man, it's going to be all about how tough you are. Tonight is going to be about how tough are the Knicks, because them dudes is tough down there.
Thanks.
They are tough. You know what I mean? So how tough are you? Do you got dog in you? And that's what it's going to be. You know, and I think tonight they're going to have to show and prove tonight. But I think they are, man. Shop I really do think I think the Knicks can come in there and play hard, and I think the outcome got a chance to be good. I don't think the Knicks lose that game, but if they lose, it won't be by much. But I do think they got a chance to come out of South Beach and Miami with a W tonight. I just think they got a chance to do that, especially with Mitchell Robinson coming back. I think Bam Adebayo would have to play defense too. Now he ain't like he going up against a scrub, So he gonna have to defend tonight against Mitch as well. Jimmy Butler gonna have to defend against them cats that they, So I think it's gonna be a good challenge overall. That's a big test for the New York Knicks. I know they up for the challenge, and that's what it's about, man. Go down there and just bring the grittiness. But I say the New York City gritty committee. I say that for a reason. You need to be that gritty committee tonight. Period. You need to go down there and get it popping tonight, because we need this thing, man. And I think we got a chance to make that happen, man. So I'm looking forward to that game. Like I said, with them points in the paint, the turnovers, you got to go in there and battle. You got to hit them free throws, man. Come on,
hit those free throws.
Hit them free throws, man. We'd be a different team. We were knocking down free throw shot attempts this year right now, the percentage wise. Anyway, I be over 500 about 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 games.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Yeah, man. So I think it's gonna be fun, guys. I'm looking forward to it, and I know y'all looking forward to it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a fun game. ESPN, Knicks, Miami Heat. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be fun. You know what I mean? Right now, we sitting there at the 11th in the Eastern Conference. 2 games under 500, man. But everybody right in front of us only got 22 from 7 to what we had 22 losses, 24 losses. We got 25. Hornets play tonight. We got some good games in the association tonight. That's gonna make a difference in what we could do. You look at what's going on in the association tonight. You got the Bucks and the Cavaliers, Hawks and Kings, Hornets and Pacers, us and the Knicks. And here go a good one: the Raptors and the Bulls. The Bulls got Zach LaVine back. You know what I mean? So the Raptors lose that works out well for us. If the Hornets could find some way to beat the Hornets in Indiana, that works out well for us. I think the Hawks just destroy the Kings today. I know that's going to happen. But the Bucks play the Cavaliers. I think the Bucks get that. So and we got a good chance to win the night and just pick up a game that we lost. So I think that around the association going to be pretty crazy tonight, and we got to go in there and take advantage of this for sure.
Yeah, we definitely got to watch out for them Atlanta Hawks, man. I do not. I mean, I'm really shooting the rest of this year to try to make the play-in, and that's one of the big things that if we make the play-in, we got a chance, and that's where I think about everything right now. We make the play-in, we have a chance, and we cannot let Atlanta pass us because we may not make the play-in then.
Man, you know what? I do think the Cavaliers come down even when they get Jared Allen back. I don't think they stay there. I don't. And if we wind up get Philly move up to the 5th, if we could find a way to leapfrog the Wizards, the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Hornets, and find a way to capitalize on that 6th spot, to avoid that buy-in, it's still possible. And like I said, I think when Derrick Rose get back, and depending on what we do at the trade deadline, y'all guys know what Achilles heel is. The Achilles heel for the Knicks right now, it's the point guard spot.
Facts.
That's our Achilles heel right now. So if we can man that point guard spot up and get Derrick Rose back maybe in February sometime, and hopefully we make a move if we need to. And I think we got a good chance to do that, man. In real talk, because I do think we got to get that. We got to find a way to get Cam Reddish involved with this team. I do think we need to. But I got something that's interesting. I seen out there on the blogs and all that. They got the Devontae Murray thing with the Knicks out there. They must have been listening to Knicks Real Talk and all the other shit. They got him out there. Yeah, for real. I'm like, they got him out there talking about Devontae Murray. I know they listen to us because they know we on it. They know we on it. You know what I mean? And man, I don't. He only got 2 years left on that deal. 16 million, 17 million on that $64 million deal. You guys. I don't care who you got to get rid of. Send them over there. Send them out. Nice to know you. But yeah, man. So once we get that point guard spot shored up, I think New York could be a different team. We just got to find a way to get some consistency there. And that's why I was wondering why they didn't just let Alex Burke start there tonight and let Kim come up for the bench. Either way you go, he's still getting his burn. You know what I mean? But like I said, Kyle Lowry not playing tonight, so maybe that's a different thing. But I think if we get that point guard spot short up by the trading deadline, Shy Powers, then we got enough time to make a move. We just got to find a way to get close to 500. You know what I mean? We
got to put some games together, man. And it could start from right here tonight, man. We need to get a couple of games together and a little bit of help for the teams above us, man. That's what we need, and that's what it all boils down to, man. I it, with right now with a 4 or 5 game run from any team, man, it could take you from 8th place to 3rd place, you know. So anything can happen, man. And I think
Mhm.
I'm so optimistic again about this game. And I think, like I said, I think it's going to be a real hard fought defensive game from both of these teams this tonight.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. And like I said, the best two matchups to me is Eric Spoelstra and Tom Thibodeau. Forget what's on the court. Tom Thibodeau going up against one of the premier coaches in the business. So he got to make sure he execute just like the team got to execute tonight. Like I said, this is a mirror image of each other. You know, I mean, these guys this team is like look like we playing ourselves in the mirrors tonight against these dudes. You know, so let's go in there and get a pop and salute Agent Super Argo. Salute to you for coming in today, man. Appreciate that. Salute to the whole chat, everybody, man. Keep it popping. We ready to go, man. Knicks down in Miami. The heat is on. You know what I mean? Word ball. Let's go do this. Turn this temperature down. Matter of fact, they ain't pay their utility bill. Turn that heat off tonight. You know what I mean? Turn that heat off tonight. Y'all ain't pay your utility bill. New York Knicks is the utility company. They come and shut the bill off tonight. Turn that heat off, man. Go down there and then get it popping tonight. This is a must game for us, man, in a big way for me, from a standpoint of who to judge where you at and what level you on as a team. Just where your level at. If you say you a playoff team, then this is the type of team that you want to see if you can go out there and give them the business. If you beat the Miami Heat tonight, you know that tells you where you stand at as a team. Okay, you know what? We playoff material. You know what I mean? We playoff material. So I just think like they got to go down there and try to make it happen, man. And get it popping. I really do, Shot Power. This is gonna be a big one, brother, for real. I'm
I
looking for
mean,
it.
let's be realistic, man. This team right now, hypothetically, if we make it into the, first one play 8, if we make it into the play in and become that 8 team, this is the team that we're gonna see for that first round. So I mean, this is where we need to be at right now, man. We need to get in here and get gritty tonight, man. Like, tooth and nail, everything, man. Elbows, all old school, 1990s.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They got to get in there and really put some bodies on some people, man. This got to be a game that we take tonight, man. We need this game, and for the next game to come up, we also need that game too, man. A 3 game winning streak can take you from 11th spot into like the 9th spot.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. And it was interesting to
Salute.
me as well. You think about it. I think when the smoke settles, I think it'll be Brooklyn and the Bucks at the top. I really do. I think the Heat tied. They only 1 game in front of the Bulls, and they 1 game in the loss column over the Nets, and they 2 games in the loss column over the Bucks. I do think the Bucks and the Heat move up to that 1 and 2. Then I think the Heat and the Bulls might go for that 3 or 4 probably. And I'm not going to really say the Bulls might be there. But they done lost Alonzo Ball, Alex Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they decimated as well. So they probably going to lose a lot of games. They might lose more games than they normally will win if you had Alonzo Ball, Caruso, and all them guys. But I do think that Cavaliers are slide. I think they got a good team, but I don't think they stay there. So and I think the Sixers, I think they stay there, move up 1. So, and I do think the Hornets and all them guys, I think they'll slide down. Look, you think about it. We win tonight. The Hornets only got us about 3 games for the 7th spot in the loss column, and they play tonight. Let's say if they take an L tonight, then they 26 and 23. We 23 and 25. And so I think it's really opportunity for the Knicks. But this is a muscle game tonight, man. This is to me is like waking up and I'm looking at the '90s Knicks. I'm looking at Patrick Ewing and going against Alonzo Mourning, Jeff Van Gundy on the floor with his toupee about to fall off or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's comb over.
They watch the flipping Charlie Ward on the baseline. I mean, listen, man, this is what it is right now, man. This might bring back them old feelings for me. You know what I mean? Allen Houston floating down the middle with point something on the clock. Boom, send us to the finals. 8th seed, knocking off the Heat. Allen Houston with the floater. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see tonight. I want to see that same type of intensity tonight from the Knicks, man. They got to go down there and play hard tonight. You know what I mean? I think it's a wrap. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. You ain't kidding, D Nice. Man, this you get Devontae Murray down here with RJ Barrett or Kim Evan Fournier. You know what I was tripping off a guy. I'm thinking Popovich don't mind them. He liked them European players and Austrian players and all that. He liked the Patty Mills and all these guys, Derek Whites and he don't have the Ginobili's and all these guys. Man, listen, you only got one more year more than Devontae Murray. Man, we give you 3 picks for that. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Pop like them top dudes, man. Tom Thibodeau remember to talk to them, man, to see what's popping. Because you think about it, they not going to win the next couple of years. So they might as well wheel and deal them. You know what I mean? And get these draft picks and move and rebuild a little bit, retool, and come back, a different way because they not going nowhere. I mean, I just don't see them got the players in there to get to the level they want to get to. So, man, like I said, I see that on Bleacher Report today, things like that. A couple of the blogs out there, and they was on Empire Sports talking about, same thing we've been talking about. So I think they listen to Knicks Real Talk and nothing but Knicks and all these other platforms. Like, okay, these guys got the Murray thing popping off out there, so we might as well get it out there on a blog. So, but man, bring them on up in here, man. Real talk. But man, overall, man, I'm excited about the game tonight. I all year long I'm playing a lot of games, but this one here. I got feelings on this one. Feelings and emotions playing this game tonight for us because it's just the guys like us who've been watching these Knicks for a minute. We know what it was like when these teams was getting down. Man, we know what it was like. It either with them or the Indiana Pacers. This was like I don't like you, you don't like me. I mean, that's how it was. So it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a fun game. I hope the Knicks prevail tonight. We go down there and bring our A game. I do think Alec Burks bounce back shot powers. I really do. I think Alec Burks bounce back tonight. If Kemba can keep us close in that first quarter, if him and Fournier can keep that defense, at least keep our defense, help our defense keep us close in that game, then we got a good thing. Because they can give us some offense. But we got to make sure they help us on the defense tonight in that first quarter. We don't want to give up 30 points tonight in the first quarter. Right. That's becoming a normal, and that's a problem to me with the Knicks, giving up 30 points in the first quarter, 31 points, 28, 29. We can't have that tonight, Shot Power. So hopefully they can turn that thing around.
Yeah, I'm always big on the first and the third quarters with this New York Knicks, man. If we could get out to a good start or early lead, then usually you can probably hold the whole rest of the game down with their defense and putting up some buckets. We haven't talked much about Evan tonight. Evan needs to get out there and he needs to score tonight, man. We need Evan big time tonight, man. So I hope with Kemba in the lineup, he could score some points tonight, man, because we really need Evan to get some touches and to get some shots up and try to knock down some of them corner threes that he does real efficiently.
Yeah, real talk, man. And I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, him and Duncan Robinson gonna cancel each other out if he hot. But if Fournier coming in and lay a 10-point egg like he did the other night, then and we shot bad in Cleveland. We shot bad in Cleveland. All 3 aspects: field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and chatty strike percentage. We shot bad the other night. I mean, we literally shot bad. 50% from the foul line, 31% from 3, something of that nature, and the field goal percentage was like 41. I'm like, we can't win like that. You know what I mean? So I hope our offense comes out and explode tonight. And just get it popping. It's gonna be tough, man. Like I said, you play some good defenders down there. And we can't sleep on Miami Heat and what they bring to the table. And they 30-17 for a reason. They've been decimated as well. You know what I mean? They've been decimated just about the whole season as well. So, but it don't matter. We play what's in front of us, and let's go get it popping tonight. I'm looking for a real all-out good game tonight. And I really believe that. I just think Knicks gonna come and play it tonight. They're not gonna leave it on there, man. So y'all cats get ready to enjoy that game, get it popping, man. Hit that like button and all that good stuff, man. Keep this energy going. We need to translate this energy over to the Knicks tonight. Send some good vibe down to South Beach in Miami, and see if we can walk out of there with a W tonight, man, and get us back one game under 500. And I just think that'd be a good look. True indeed, Esco 30 more minutes, and then the show is on. So yeah, man. Like I said, ESPN, national televised, Knicks Miami Heat. The heat is on, man. Real talk. Let's go down there and get it popping. But I think it's gonna be fun, no matter what. It's gonna be fun. Me intense though. I normally sit in my chair intense. There ain't gonna be nothing fun about the way they're gonna be going at it. But it's gonna be a good NBA game, man. And I think it's gonna be one of the major games tonight, man. Final Soul, my man. I like that confidence, my brother. Real talk. Knicks will put it down in Miami. I'm glad to hear that, man. I think so as well. So I'm Final Soul. I think we go down there and get it popping tonight. I really do. I mean, the energy is in the air. You know what I mean? So let's go down there, Shop Power, to turn it up. Just turn it up for real.
Yeah, this really need to be something. Key matchups tonight, man. We keep reiterating on these things, man. The key matchups, man, and the what we need to do is rebound. We need to rebound, and we need to hit free throws. You know what I mean? Make it real simple. Oh, turnovers as well, man. Please, let's keep these turnovers low. Anything under 10, and we dominate. Anything under 10, anything over. If we beat them in rebounding tonight, and if we hit 80% of our free throws, we should win the game tonight.
Yeah. We take care of the splits, we good. We take care of the splits tonight, we good. Just take care of the splits. And like I said, you're going up against a good defending team. They're gonna try to force turnovers, and they're gonna, you just gotta be you gotta be aggressive with them. If they go hard, you gotta go hard. Miami is a good defending team. But I do think our bench could play a major part of this thing as well. I don't think their bench is that deadly than ours. You know what I mean? I think our bench might have advantage. I wish Noel was playing because that give us more of an advantage. But I do think, other than with Derrick Rose not being there, okay, he might balance out a little bit. But I do think the emergence of Quentin Grimes, I think he got enough defense to make it hard on Tyler Hero. Oh, wow. Like Queen, of course, said number 3 in offense rating for our defense. Really, I appreciate that, Queen. So we really got to come to the table tonight on the defense end. Because like I said, they got talent down here. Randall and RJ and Fournier, they got to step up tonight. And Kemba Walker, leave it all on the floor tonight. Thank you, Queen, for that. Appreciate that. Cash, I'll say RJ 30 points tonight. That's going to be important, man. It's really going to be important. So it's going to be a tough game. But I do think we got a chance to win this, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, trade for Zion. Yeah, we really need to get out there, man, and perform, man. And I keep talking about the matchups, man. Kemba is I don't know why I keep coming back to Kemba, man, but Kemba, we win or lose with Kemba, man. Kemba got to really come out here and do something tonight, man. I think that I can't see him come out there and play 22 minutes and put up 6 points. That's going to be a bad game for him, man. And it takes away the time from that, because with Kemba playing tonight, I do not believe that we're going to see Reddish. With Kemba playing tonight, I do not believe we're going to see Cam Reddish tonight. He's going to be a no-show, a DNP, and that if we lose tonight, because let me not even speculate, but I'm hopeful for tonight. I'm hopeful for tonight, man. I think we're gonna get busy tonight.
Yeah, Canal. Mitch is starting tonight. He's back for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy to me, and this is why I think, like, I know we got Tajier, right? But you can even swing Obi to the backup 5 and let Cam Reddish throw at the 4. You know what I mean? You could give him some mind, but it's the Todd Gibson thing, and I think he's gonna go with that experience. But man, I mean, for a minute, even for a few minutes, you swing Obi to the 5 and let Cam Reddish play the 4 for a minute. You know what I mean? You didn't bring that young man here. You didn't give up a first-round draft pick to bring that man here and sit him on as a situational. That would be insane. That the Knicks bought Cam Reddish over here, gave up a first-round lottery pick to let this man be a situational player. You would have to literally fire the whole organization. Salute my man, comedian, senator. Salute to you. Thanks for chiming in, my brother. Real talk. He said, got to play Cam Reddish and McBride, but I don't think McBride will get any run at pure point guard. Facts. I wish he would, man. And that's something they're going to have to address. And I really believe that.
It's a whole lot of things, man. And with Kemba in the lineup, we do not see Reddish,
Mhm.
and that for me
That's
is and I'm with you, Divine, man. I'm thinking in the back of my head, I know it's not going to happen, but it would be lovely to see if we put Obi at the center position tonight and ran the five guys with Reddish in there. It would be beautiful to see that, even if it's for about 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, just to see what it looks like.
Mhm.
But we know our guy Tibbs, man. You're gonna see Taj in there tonight, and Taj probably gonna have about 24 minutes tonight.
Mm. And I get it. It's a big game. I understand why Tiz would do that. Nice, a big game. We need to win. He probably want to go with a skilled and savvy guy because that's a tough team, man. That's a real veteran. That's a veteran team. And other than Vince, I don't know what he is, but who knows what. I don't think Eric's supposed to throw out no young guy tonight. You know what I mean? So, but I still think that you got to find a way to get that man in. Like Queen, of course, said another move is in the works. It got to be. There's no way that you can bring Cam Reddish there like that, man. Not
What you
like
what
Canal said, he probably understand the situation, he get it. But you know what? But I do think that he could produce for us. I mean, we're not telling him to come here and be a savior or nothing like that, but I think he's skilled enough to produce. So we'll see how it go, man. But one thing I am glad about it, Mitch is back. You know, what I mean that's a big thing for us tonight. Having Mitch back is a plus.
Yes, that's a big plus, man. We needed him last game, so this game would be
Mm-hmm.
even more because of their center. So I got Mitch down for a double double tonight. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So and I'm sticking to it. I think Mitch gonna come back, and I think he's gonna really dominate tonight. I think Mitch gonna come back, and we're gonna understand why we missed him the last game.
Yeah, absolutely, because he gonna make a difference, man, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be an electrifying game, man. It's gonna be fun, guys, and I think it's gonna be an exciting game. This is gonna be a good test for the Knicks. It really is, man. To go down to Miami and steal, not I ain't gonna say steal one to win one. It ain't even about a steal. Go down there and beat Miami on the road because I just think that it ain't like we got scrubs on our team. We got some talented dudes down there. Julius Randle is not a scrub. Imagine we might get upset of the way things been going for him lately. He ain't a scrub. RJ is not a scrub. Mitchell Robinson is not a scrub. Evan Fournier and Kemp, they're not scrubs.
No,
So
not at all.
it ain't like they can go down there and go mano a mano with these guys and try to bring out a victory. I really do believe that could happen. And I think the one thing I'm looking for, I said it earlier, I'm looking for Quentin Grimes slow down Tyler Hero. That's one of the major matchups that can affect the outcome of that game. Can Quentin Grimes put pressure on Tyler Hero behind that arc and make that boy put that ball on the floor, not just catch and shoot threes, throwing them all over the place. Make that boy put that ball on the floor. And I think Quentin Grimes got enough dog in him and enough defense to make it hard on Tyler Hero. So I think that's going to be a really good matchup as well. But like I said, RJ and Jimmy Butler, we talked about it earlier for those who wasn't in the chat. And I'll throw it back up there, man. Just in case you guys wasn't here, we put up the key matchups in the game. RJ Barrett versus Jimmy Butler, Bam and Mitch and Randall and PJ Tucker. That's gonna be some matchups right there. I mean, you talking about that's a front line worth playing box office money for, because that's like a boxing match right there. That front line matchup is gonna be ridiculous tonight. Can Randall give it to PJ Tucker and PJ Tucker defend with the best of them? Had RJ Barrett took another step in his maturation to not let Jimmy Butler think that he can punk him or whatever. I might not use the right word to get the best of him. Let me put it like that, because I know he ain't gonna punk him. But so I think that's gonna be a really big test. And then like I said, Mitchell Robinson and Bam Adebayo. Bam is an all-star, but Mitchell Robinson got that height though. He got athleticism as well. So if he can alter a lot of them shots and keep that man honest, you won't be able to stop these guys. But just slow him down. Slow him down. That's all you got to do. You're not gonna be able to stop everybody. But like Esco, it is gonna be a dog fight, man. This thing gonna be like, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This bringing back old vibes, like I said, man. So we got to go down there and just play our A game, limit the turnovers, shoot the shot, hit them free throws, shoot a good percentage from 3-point line. You ain't got to shoot a lot of, but shoot a good percentage, and just watch them turnover because they're a good defensive team. And like Queen said they number 3 in offense rating. So our defense need to cover Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, and Randall them. No lapses tonight, y'all. Y'all got to go out there and get this thing tonight. This is a big win for the Knicks. This is a big game for the Knicks, man. And like I said, it's not the end of the season, but it's a big game to determine where you can go in the season from the rest of the way. But I think a win like tonight, Sharp Power, just add the confidence to your team. It adds the confidence, and that you know that you only a Derrick Rose away or a trade away from being up in this thing. So I just think that the game is that important to me.
Yeah, this I mean, tonight we win the game. We beat the top team in the East. They change everybody's mind even more. I mean, we beat this team tonight, and if we beat them convincingly, it's even going to put some more. It's going to really, really amplify this team to want to play some more. If we beat them tonight, man, Miami is the number one team in the East, and if we beat them tonight, that means we still have a chance. And I believe the team will be like, listen, we got a chance. Let's put some games together and win some games, man.
Yep. You know, one thing I do notice about the Knicks, and I noticed this year, yeah, we are far on the team, but I noticed after one game we have a bad game, we bounce back pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And now I do notice that about our team. We're pretty resilient sometimes. That's the reason why we still hovering where we at, despite all of the poor basketball we played in the first half of the season. You know, with Fournier not ready, Derrick Rose out, Kimba out, Noel out. You know, and we still played pretty decent. We still was able to maintain where we at. So that tells me that we're not a bad team. We just haven't really got it together where we need to. But a game like tonight can really catapult you to feeling some type of way, knowing that after all the ups and downs we went through this season, we know even then you adding on to the Julius Randle debacle with the fans, which took a little bit of a feeling away for the team. But we the COVID protocol thing, injuries, inconsistency, and we still under 2 games under 500. That's amazing to me. That is amazing to me for the Knicks. But that tells me that this team, once they get it right, man, they could be a pretty good team. You know, I mean, they just haven't found that consistency yet. And I think if they can find that consistency when Derrick Rose come back, and if Noel can finally stay on the court. Now he out tonight again. I'm like, come on, you know what I
Again,
mean?
man.
Yeah,
After having the game
that's
that you had the last game, you out again.
again, so that's what's tough for me, man. It's like, man, so I like the Queen said, man, the trading deadline coming up, and I think the Knicks gonna be they're gonna be willing to deal, and I really do. I don't think the Knicks gonna rest on this just trading deadline this year. I do think they're gonna be trying to make a move to do something because you got to free up some spots. And Sharp House brought up something interesting to me earlier when you said trade Kimmel Walker for maybe 2 seconds, or Alec Burks for 2 seconds, and free up some roster spots.
Yeah,
And I can get Cam Reddish in here.
one of the big things with that trade, I was thinking, going through the lineup, if we were to make a minor move to try to keep the team together, not make too many major moves because sometimes we don't have enough games for the guys to get back to gel with each other. Two minor moves that we could make would be to trade off Kemba and get a couple of picks back for Kemba, open up a roster spot. And I hate to say this out loud, but the most tradable guy with a not big package of money that we could trade away, and I think he'll go as soon as he's put out there is Alec Burks.
Mm-hmm.
If we put those two guys and and trade Alec Burks for a couple of picks as well, with those two guys going, that opens up two spots, and then now we can run a 10-man rotation. The one thing we would have to do with that is move IQ into the starter lineup. We move our Q into the starter lineup, and our second unit when D Rose comes back would be D Rose, Grimes, OB, Noel if he can stay healthy, and Cam Reddish.
Yep.
And I mean that would be our second unit, 10-man rotation, and we would pick up about $18 million, the $10 million from Burks for next year, the $8 million for Kemba next year. And the reason why I say that because with that $18 million, if I'm not mistaken, I think Noel's contract comes off this year, and that's another $6 million. I think it is. The Knicks then willed and deal this year and got an extra $2 million from the Reddish trade and the LA trade. So you look at that hypothetically, maybe we got a nice little piece of money left over. We get a couple of extra picks, and we have a slew of first-round picks that we still have. Where in the off season, I think we could get a super big person. And also, I forgot to say this: two players that's only going to have a contract of 1 year, and that would be D Rose and Noel. You know what I mean? Which and we could look to try to facilitate them in some type of trade. And if we want to go big fish with big money, we could look also for Fournier, to move Fournier so we could move RJ. I mean, to move Reddish into the starter unit. And if they still think that they want to move, I don't think that they're going to move Fournier yet. This in the before the season is over. And Randall, if they think about trading Randall, it probably won't be until the season over. But I think we with Randall for at least another year.
Mm. Yeah, I tell you, it really, and also you got to remember you got that Joe King money coming back to us.
Right, that's $6 million.
Yeah, 6 million.
About
So the Knicks they do have a chance to will and deal to get salary cap money back.
right.
They just got to let Brock Allen and Leon Rhoden get together and wheel and deal. I mean, that's what they got to do. They got to wheel and deal and get the salary cap thing back in our favor, which is it. We got favorable movable contracts. It's a lot of things to go. But let me ask you guys a question because while we on this subject, and somebody on Twitter asked me this question today, and they asked what's the percent of Randall staying, going, or blah blah blah. 40% said they would let him go. 30% said, 37% said, depending on who they getting in the trade, and I think it was 22% said no. For me, you know what? It all depends how he rebounds from this, what he went through. Because let me ask you guys this question. Not Julius Randle, the player, the talent. I'm not even talking about the talent. I'm not talking about what he do. I love Julius Randle's game. You know what I mean? But let's just say that the negative energy, do you think we could take 4 years of that? When do he have a bad game and the boo birds start raining down and things of that nature? How do you guys feel about that? Not because we don't want Julius Randle. I'm not even throwing that out there. I'm asking you guys this question because let's say he might have 2 or 3 inconsistent games. What happens when the New York fan base start just throwing a boo bird all over the stadium? How's that going to affect his mentality? How's it going to affect the fan base? And that's why the only reason I brought up that situation is not, because Julius Randle's a good player, man. Let's not get it twisted. And ain't too many cats putting up a double-double in this league all the time. He's not. But my concern is that if he have a couple of bad games in a row or things not going well, shot powers, and then you in MSG and everybody like, boo, Randle sucks. He done went from MVP to we ain't trying to hear you.
For this season, the biggest thing Randle has to get in his head is to try to get back to where he was last year, or somewhat to where he was, because he's still right about where he was last year. His scoring is down a little bit. His percentage of shooting is down. Yes, all of those things are down, but his rebounding is up. His assist is about average. So if he can get some games together, and I know for me as a fan, if he could put some games together before having a bad game, he played 3-4 good games and then have a bad shooting percentage, still get you that 20 and 10, but with a bad percentage, and keep playing better. As a Knicks fan, I didn't. First of all, that thing that he did at the Garden, it didn't bother me. I didn't seen it before. I didn't heard it all before. The Knicks, we are passionate fans, so when they booed him, I didn't take it personal. I probably wouldn't have went out there and booed him, but I think he could get it back. I think he wants to be in New York. I think he wants to play here, and with him putting some consistent games behind himself, of good scoring games, you won't hear, he probably won't hear it as much. But if he starts thinking it up, yeah, best to believe New York Knicks is gonna let him have it.
Yeah. And I just brought that up, guys, because like I said, we got 4 years, we got 4 more years of Julius Randle. He just signed an extension. So, I'm hoping that all that stuff subside, man, and Julius Randle get back to being Julius Randle.
Yep, that's it.
Because the Knicks don't go nowhere without Julius Randle. I hate to tell y'all that right now. If Julius Randle ain't playing for the Knicks, we ain't going nowhere. So our best bet, if we fighting for the playoffs, we need Julius Randle. And I like the game he played the other night in Cleveland. He played a really decent all around game. He had he forced Mobley into 3 turnovers. He was playing on defense end a little bit. His turnovers was down. And I like that game. Like I said, like him and RJ missed sometimes they miss a critical free throw at a certain time. But other than that, they played a pretty decent game. But like the whole team offense was off that game. So it wasn't only Julius Randle. But I just bring that up because of the 4 years and what you guys were thinking about that. Nobody's in here saying trade Julius Randle because I'm not. But I just know that, is he going to be able to handle all this stuff, man? Because until he, like you said, until he win the fan base back.
Right, that's what they got to do.
Until he win the fan base back, and anybody's entitled to have a bad night. Ain't nobody perfect in the NBA. Kevin Durant can have a bad night. Bron can have a bad night. But because of the temperature that's in the Garden right now in New York, that's the reason why I brought that question up. But because I do think you get a bona fide point guard. I think it changes all that. You don't have to worry about all the offense running through Julius Randle all the time. And I just think that a bona fide point guard changes that dilemma and takes the pressure off of him. Because like you said, the man do want to be in New York. No question. Yes. He want to be here. I got to give Julius Randle want to be here. And let's hope that they but like I said, I don't know if we get traded or not. I just heard that on Twitter and I just wanted to bring it to you guys and let me know what you guys think about that. But enough about that, man. Another 8 minutes. ESPN, let's get it popping. Knicks and Miami Heat. The Heat is on. The chat, let's get it popping, man. Run them up with a thumbs up. Salute to everybody just tuning in, checking us out today. We appreciate y'all. Real talk. And like I said, I can only imagine Devontae Murray. Check the lineup out. I keep saying it again: Devontae Murray, RJ, Cam Reddish, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson. That's legit. That's young talent, skilled talent, athletic talent. The tallest, one of the tallest backcourts in the business. If you get Devontae Murray and move RJ back down there, you talking about a 6'6", 6'7" backcourt, and they both can get it. And I think that's where we got to look going forward. But let's get this W, man. Shot power. Let's go down to Miami Heat and turn the temperature down. Let's go get this thing tonight, everybody. It's going to be a good game. Should be on fire. And I'm looking forward to it, man. And I hope y'all already got your pregame meals popping. You got your whatever you need to have fun with tonight. Go get it popping, man. I'm Corona Premier. I'm here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say enjoy this one, man. This is gonna be fun, man. Real talk, man. Like I said, the chat, you guys is the best, man. You always coming in here, giving us that fire, keeping us up and going. And salute to everybody who checked us out there, man. Thank y'all for taking time out to watch the show, supporting what we do here. Without y'all guys, it ain't no Knicks Real Talk. Y'all already know. We owe it all to you guys, man. But let the games begin, man. Knicks in Miami, man. Down in Miami, 7:30, ESPN. And then regardless of what y'all guys catch me tomorrow on the Knicks follow-up. I'll be in the building tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, whatever, 10 o'clock, depending. And we do the recap and talk about it. You know what I mean? But tonight it should be fun. Should be electrifying down there in Miami, man. You're gonna have the Knicks contingent in the building. You better believe you have some orange and blue up in that piece, yo. You already know. The Knicks fans gonna be up in there tonight. We migrate all over the place.
In the building.
We gonna be in the building tonight, man. And we just go down there and get it popping, man. And you guys enjoy that game. Hopefully we got something great to talk about, man. So like I said, if y'all got a day off tomorrow or whatever, I'll be on tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock, probably 9 tomorrow. Y'all gotta check me out, man. It's the Knicks follow-up, man. It's the morning show. Post-game, we get it popping, talking Knicks recap and all that good stuff. And but listen, man, me and Shop Powell and Ray get out of here. We have no time to get ready and do our thing. You guys enjoy that game tonight, man. Y'all already know the post games all over the place, nothing but Knicks. Sim probably got to pop about 10, 15-ish. You can see Queens Court and everybody be down there. Sim and them go down there, man. They got to pop them down there at the post game tonight, and it should be fire. If we win tonight, man, and we better see 500 people, 700 people up on the show tonight, and nothing but Knicks tonight. It should be popping. If we win tonight, I want to see y'all up in here tomorrow. Because we should have some good energy, man. And Shot Powers, man, let's get it, man. Give me a last thought, so we're going to get up out of here.
Salute to the chat. Salute to you, Divine, as always. Let's get it.
Yes, indeed. Yo, everybody, y'all enjoy the game. It's going to be fun. Win or lose. It should be a real competitive game. Should be real interesting, man. I got Knicks winning tonight. I'm going to go 196. 196 tonight.
I think I'm going to be. I'm close on the score, but I think it's going to be a little bit lower. I think it's going to be like 90 to 96.
Okay. Yeah.
90 to
So I said
96.
196. He got 90 to 96. Anybody want to give me y'all predictions if you have any, which I think the score going to be before we get out of here, just for the fun of it, you know. But I'm looking for Knicks to win it by 196 tonight. Go down to South Beach and take the utility bill off their pet and get it popping. Yo, man. So yeah, real talk, man. Salute to the chat. D Ross, Esco, D Nice, all you guys, man, staying up here supporting, man. D Ross got the win no matter what. Salute to you. Let's go get it, man. It should be fun night. Comedian Senator Pete, thank you for coming in. Canal, salute, seeing you again, my man. Brothers Canal, salute to you. Queen's Court always in the building representing for us, man. Thank you, Queen. Real talk, man. Make sure y'all go check Queen out tonight down at NBK. They should be popping down there. Win or loss, it should be fun tonight. Everybody, Cash Out James, my man, salute to you. Vinyl Soul, my brother, salute to you. You already know Worldwide, Lawrence, Agent Super Argo, Will, salute to you. Big Taz, salute to you. King Ribby, salute to you. Cash Out, Keith Turner, you know, everybody, man. Will, let's get it popping. Frank Matos is down in the building in Miami. Frank, enjoy yourself, man. He down there in the building representing for the Knicks conglomerate down there, representing the orange and blue down there. Frank Matos. Let's do it, man. So we should be fun with that thing tonight, man. Fabian, my man, Jermaine Royster, appreciate you, my brother, coming in again as always, man. Knicks Real Talk, Shaw Powers, Knicks down in Miami. We go down there and get it popping in a few minutes, and let's do it, man. We see you cats. Yes, indeed, my man. Shaw Powers, my brother, appreciate you, man. You know I'll holler at your brother later, and we just get it popping. Let's go Knicks, man. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Let's go get it. Salute. Yo, salute everyone. Enjoy the game, man. Y'all enjoy the game. Be safe wherever you're at, man. Enjoy it, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Knicks Real Talk follow up, 9 o'clock. It's the post game. Knicks follow up, the morning show, man. We get it popping tomorrow.